All right, indeterminate form of the type 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity. Those are the two that L'Hopital's rule applies to. One of the things that I did, you're not seeing the first screen, let me show you this. Down here, it shows these are also called indeterminate forms, okay? So if you're asked about those situations, that could happen, but there's ways to approach these if they show up. The only thing I'm concerned about are these two because they are the ones that apply to L'Hopital's rule, okay? So these are also considered indeterminate forms, but we're not going to be worried about those. So the idea is that if you take the limit of the top, this is f of x over g of x, you got a rational function. And if you take the limit of the top and you get 0, and the limit of the bottom you get 0, that means it becomes 0 over 0, then that matches, that is of the form 0 over 0. And the same thing with the infinity. You got infinity over infinity when you plug the whatever the limit's taking you to. If it's going to infinity on the top and the bottom, then that's infinity over infinity. And that's when L'Hopital's rule can be used. Okay? So L'Hopital's rule, that's what this is saying here. And if it's of the indeterminate form 0 over 0, when you go as the limit at C, if you get 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity, then here's the rule. Then if you take the derivative of the top and you take the derivative of the bottom and leave them in place, just like that. You don't take the derivative, don't use the quotient rule on this thing. You take the derivative of the top, derivative of the bottom, and then plug in C and see what your answer is. That limit is exactly the same as this limit. So if you didn't take the derivative and this gives you a problem, take the derivative of the top, derivative of the bottom, and whatever the answer is, that's also the answer for this. And if it happens again, you get infinity over infinity or 0 over 0, then you do it again. And you keep doing it until you don't, okay? We're going to do a couple of examples right now.